you know what I'm saying? But peace and love to everybody, man. Ramadan Mubarak to all the believers. You know what I'm saying? We back at it like an addict, man. If you didn't know, now you do. Serious J, when that's the only great one left. We live. Wipe your feet when you come in the door. You know what's in store. You know what I'm saying? We we appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's been, tapping in, tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Giving us that energy, giving us that feedback. Honestly, giving me the motivation to even keep going on this journey. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that a lot of y'all know. Y'all been seeing me for years, and y'all ain't really seen me, on no posse type of wave. When rest in peace, past stay, the people that that have known and seen my personality in real life, they're like, bro, you need a podcast. Like, you need to chop it up with people. Like, they need to see. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't really know. They don't know how I am in real life. They know what perceptions or what people run with or whatever. But that's why I think stories, sometimes are important, right? And my pops always said this. What's up, y'all? I see y'all. What's happening? My pops always used to say, trials and tribulations are necessary to establish truth. And I believe that, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who you are until you know, what you would do in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of Allah, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? And there's been several situations, some that y'all know about recently, where I could have not been here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean just here freedom-wise, I mean alive, period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful, you know what I mean? I'm grateful. And first of all, let's see what's up with y'all first. You know what I mean? Then we gonna get into me, right? How y'all feeling today, man? Happy Monday. What y'all got going on? Where you at? You at work? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm just in the car taking a ride with Sherry. What's up, Sherry? Sherry, look. People. She chilling. Double tap that like button if you haven't already, man. Y'all know the protocol. And somebody type the Cash App so I can pin it at the bottom. Same way, the Wolf way. $, the Wolf way. Y'all know the vibes. Ain't nothing changed, man. We got a little pile up right here. What's going on? It's probably deep out here, right? Somebody van done broke down. But yeah, man. Where am I from? I'm originally from Englewood, New Jersey. I was born in Detroit, Michigan. I was raised in Englewood, New Jersey, and I was, I would say, cultivated and further groomed by Harlem, New York, man. Drew Hamilton Projects, Wolfgang. You know what I'm saying? That's my stomping grounds. All right. At this point, I'd have been, as I like to say, I'd have been down and around in 1,000 towns, literally. I've lived in California, I lived in Vegas, I lived in Florida, I've been all around the map now. What up, people? I see y'all, man. We growing. Make sure you double tap that screen, if you know what I mean. Hit that like button, it don't cost you nothing. Shout out to my man, Aunt Hefe. And ironically, this phone is getting hot because I'm like, the way I'm holding it, the sun is like, I don't know, the sun is some powerful stuff, boy. Like, God is real, man. God is real. He gotta be. Like, who could even think of something like a sun? You know what I mean? But like, it's literally heating the phone up. So if it stops, it's because I'm gonna have to, but I'm on the way to the crib. So we gonna just keep it going anyway. I said, hey, we're gonna take a ride, man. We ain't never did it like this. You know what I'm saying? But we just taking a ride together, you feel me? In a literal and figurative sense. He said, so what city would you say you got your style as a mixture? Well, ironically, like, I always rep Jersey. I think I'm a Jersey nigga first, but in terms of Harlem, a lot of people say like, nah, you act like a Harlem nigga. So, to be honest, I'm not really sure which, what has the most, dominating presence in my life or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I know, I stay in Jersey. I lived in Jersey for years, for a lot of my life. But it's definitely, it's no place like Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I do got love for both, And I don't choose. I don't say, oh, well, you know what? Like, it is what it is. I'm from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Am I a Harlem nigga too? Yeah, according to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, you gotta pick a side. I don't understand when people do that and they try to make you be like just because you've never or somebody else has never. I appreciate that super chat, Curiosity. That's love. But you know what I'm saying? People be trying to make you pick a side, like you're not from, you know what I mean? Like, well, pick one. It's like, bro, would you want me to make up a life just because you don't understand what it's like to be respected or to be accepted in multiple places? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what my life journey has been. It's not like I decided, you know what would be the coolest? Harlem. Yep, that's where we're gonna be from. We're gonna rep Harlem. Like, nah, man. And what I said this before. I'm like, yo, you can't rep a hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just rep a hood. A hood gotta rep you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just decide to say, I'm from this block. You pull up to the block and see if that shit works. You know what I'm saying? Pull up to the block and try to shoot a video or something like that in front of my projects, and just be like, no, I'm just shooting a video. I'm just an artist from wherever. I'm just shooting a video right here, y'all. They're gonna be like, yo, bro. Somebody know, boy? They'll be like, yo, anybody know this guy? Yo, bro, nah, you can't do that right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that. You can't just decide to rep a neighborhood that doesn't rep you. And I see a lot of people do that these days, which I'm not mad at nobody, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that's doing their own, you know what I mean? They be making up their own personalities and stuff. And I think some people don't really, if they're not in tune, or they don't know you, they don't have, you know, your background, they don't have nobody that knows you or no way to really understand who you are, it's natural for them to think that, hey, well, maybe you're one of these camping ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm messing with y'all. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. You know how to get to Stelton Road? All right, thank you. She said, I don't know, nigga. I got me lost out here. I really need my GPS, but I told y'all I was going live at 2:30. So I ain't want to let y'all down. You see how committed I am? Okay. Excuse me, love. Mami, ¿habla inglés? No? Oh, okay. She said that no like she do know English, and is like, nigga, I just don't got time for you. But hey, all right. We gonna figure it out though. I know I'm right here around the corner. But anyway, what I'm saying, it's hard for me to read everything y'all saying. Yo, what's the word? I see you. First of all, this is totally unprofessional. All right. Oh man, thank you, Adam. I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys for the super chats, man. I'm grateful, and y'all definitely be giving me more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get a little frustrated because, you know, this stuff with the AdSense and all that. I got all this money in the YouTube that I still ain't got paid for yet. It's adding up, but I still ain't got that check. I'm like, look, man, YouTube, y'all got to get it together, man. What Luck said, gotta get it together now. All right, let me ask this lady. Excuse me. Hello. I'm sorry to bother you. Can you tell me how to get to Stelton Road?
What?
Stelton Road?
Keep going.
Straight? All right, thank you. There we go. Home brother this way. All right. Even though this shit gonna die on y'all in a second anyway. But luckily, YouTube lets me pick it back up. All right, so. Can you shout out my friend Jack Mehoff, please? He is very ill. You know what? Prayers up for Jack. I hope he gets better. You know what I mean? I will say a prayer, which is also called a dua. And I'll try to remember your friend Jack in it, man. You know what I'm saying? And prayers to anybody that's dealing with a sickness or illness or something that, you know, I'm dealing with sickness and illness. I don't really tell y'all about certain stuff, man, but I got issues, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all been gravy and you know, it's been a rough road for me, for real, y'all. But I don't know. I just come from the old school where we don't really show our weaknesses. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get sympathy from people from the messed up things I went through and going through. And unfortunately, a lot of times when that's the case, You don't have nobody to vent to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have nobody to share your pain with. You don't have nobody to talk about things with, because like even the way I was raised, even my family, my dad, the way we was raised, it's like we don't show, you know what I mean? We don't show weakness. We don't be sitting there talking about how you feel and, you know what I mean? Whatever, like that's looked at almost as like, you alright? Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was little and I would cry about something. You want me to give you something to cry for? Which is horrible, guys. All right? I got to tell my parents even now, like, yo, that was messed up, y'all. And they be like, what? I mean, that was how it was in the 80s and 90s. And you know what I'm saying? We ain't raising no punks. That's what my parents have always instilled in me. We're not raising no punks. So whenever there was a time or there was a situation to where, I was feeling vulnerable or weak or whatever, and I would try and get support from my parents for that. Good luck with that, buddy. You're getting ass whooping now. Mom, they took my bike. Who took your bike? Nobody ever took my bike, but they took other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or they took your basketball, you bring your ball to the park. You couldn't bring that scene in Boys in the Hood. That was real. That's happened in every hood across America, I'm sure, if you a young nigga. You coming outside to the park with your brand new sport ball that you got, you dribbling it around, and the first thing the OGs, they looking at they little rusty ass ball they use, and they like, yo, let me see that shorty. Oh, no, we rocking with this. So now you gotta sit there at the park all day while they just using your ball, or you gotta say, I gotta go, y'all. Right? I gotta go. The street lights is on, I gotta go. They like, nah, you be all right. What you mean listen, I gotta get home before I get a whooping. Nah, look, we gonna hold on to this then, right? You gotta fight. They gotta know shorty crazy. Like, I had to have mad of those. They gotta know shorty's crazy, all out, we gotta give him his ball. You know what I'm saying? They gotta know that you gonna really go the next distance. You gonna interrupt the game. You gonna be like, nah, fuck that. Da-da-da-da. You gonna pick up a bottle, break it, give me my ball. You gotta go crazy. And then it's like, oh man, like, all right, leave shorty alone, give him his ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the way. It wasn't no, and if I went home and said, somebody took that ball you gave me, Mom, my first thing gonna happen is, bow! Oh, why you hit me? Bow, bow, bow. Didn't I tell you don't let nobody take nothing from you? Didn't I tell you I spend my hard-earned money on this and you gonna let somebody take what I got for you? Well, take this. Waka, waka, waka. Waka down. Ma, I love you, but you know how you was on it, man. You know Miss B wasn't playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the people that know, you know what I'm saying, my mom know my family history and all that, you know what I'm saying, they know. Like, you know what I'm saying, my mom's was one of the ones, you know what I mean? And not just with us, but just to the city, just to the town, just to appreciate your curiosity, that's love. You know, just in general, that was the way that we were raised. We're not taking shorts, we're not taking L's. And if you take a L, you're gonna take another one when you get home. On one hand, I would say that's kind of abusive. That is kind of child abuse a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be able to confide in your parents when things go wrong. You're supposed to be able to, you know, have some comfort when the world is against you. But my parents wasn't raising that, bro. They wasn't raising that. They wasn't raising nobody that's weak. And I think at some point that it kind of did backfire in certain ways, because when you've never been weak or you've never been able to be, you don't know how to be. You know what I'm saying? You feel where I'm going? Like, you don't really know how, you know what I'm saying, to say you need help. Or you don't know how to say, you know, it's okay, let's talk it out or whatever. Because in your mind, shit, I can't let nobody play. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you want timing about all type of stuff that you might not even need to be that way about. You know what I'm saying? But you so used to, you know, when you raised in that type of era and that type of environment, it becomes, you know, I'm not letting nobody, you know what I'm saying? So you might even overcompensate sometimes. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? And that's a thing that a lot of people in the battle rap world that act like and think they know me, right? Niggas don't know me. Like, they don't know nothing about what I've been through. They don't know nothing about my family. They don't know my hood. They don't know how my wolves and my people look at me. They don't know none of that. But they think they know you. It's how you acted in a blog, or how you responded to something negative that was done to you, right? somebody play with you, you react, and then it's like, oh, here, Jones swears he's so tough. He thinks you're such a goon. Oh, we're scared, Jones. Like, bruh. So, this story that I got for y'all today, and I would read more of y'all comments, but I'm on the road, and I don't want to be a bad example, okay? You shouldn't do that. See, people beeping at me and everything anyway. Right? So this story today is actually a battle rap turned street story, right? And I purposely didn't tell y'all this story for a long time. I don't think I ever really even detailed the whole thing. If I did, I don't remember. But ironic Goodz, you know. First of all, I'm not a hater. Shout out to whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's a black man. He's a father. I don't even care if a nigga's a hater. I still hope people do good. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your curiosity killing the game. Y'all blessing me today. It's love. So the whole thing started, basically, and if you don't know what the thing is, this is what I'm going to tell y'all before I even get into the story. One thing I'm not going to do is incriminate anybody. All right? That's why I don't tell certain stories. Because I don't care if it happened a long time ago. I don't care if, whatever. Even though statute of limitation is a thing, there's still certain stuff that it's like, I feel like it's supposed to stay in the street. You know what I'm saying? If there's some street stuff, it should stay in the street. But if there was some battle rap stuff that turned into a streety type of situation where people know about it, people have an idea of what they think happened or whatever, and if boy didn't constantly have my name in his mouth like toothpaste, like he kind of has spoke on me several times recently in his blogging podcast journey or whatever, right? So, all right, well, since I'm a topic of discussion, I mean, I guess being that my public, my people, right? And this Ramadan, see, I know I ain't lying. Wallahi Deen, my people been asking me, yo, when you gonna speak on the Goodz situation? You gonna tell us what happened with that? I was staying away from it on purpose because I just don't want no drama. I don't want no, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be stirring and looking like I'm stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm not the type to stir the pot and jump out when it gets hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type that's going to turn the flame all the way up as soon as I see it's cooking. You know what I'm saying? But we beyond that, it's water under the bridge. So I can speak on now the situation that transpired for those that are inquiring minds that want to know, right? So boom. So boy, I guess he wanted the battle, right? I guess. I'm looking on my Twitter. This is years ago. I think before Instagram and even, this was before Slaughter and all that. So this is probably 10 years ago or so. I don't even know now. But I kept seeing him tweeting me. And at that point, there was still a lot of people that was tweeting me. That was before this whole narrative that they try to put in the game now of like Jones is, like they try to act like I'm not a trophy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like having me on their resumes, like people still try to play that game even though they know, you know what I'm saying? Jones a legend, stop it, bro. If you get the battle Serius Jones, that's a bucket list thing for a lot of battle rappers because you grew up watching me, you know what I'm saying? You grew up seeing that, yo, you can make it by being a battle rapper, you know what I'm saying? You can get a deal. You can, you know what I'm saying, go viral, get millions of views. You can wind up on MTV. You know what I'm saying? These are all things that transpire through battle. So people know for real. You know what I'm saying? Those who know what's up with me. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like anything, you know what I'm saying? If you dope, if you talented, and if you're a different level person, you're gonna deal with resistance. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your curiosity. You're gonna deal with resistance. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that beats resistance is what? Persistence, right? So I persistently, over the past, 2012 that I came back to battle rap, to now, I persistently and consistently have shown how I get busy. I shown that like, nah, nigga, ain't no slouching with Jones. You can't play that game. You know what I'm saying? So it's hypersensitivity. I have one maybe round, one maybe performance, and it's like I don't know, man. maybe he's not, maybe he's not like the legend we thought he was. I mean, like it's like, damn, y'all really be trying. Y'all be trying to hit me with the Jesus treatment. Like, damn, astaghfirullah, you know what I'm saying? Praise Jesus and all that. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be having crosses on deck. They be having crosses ready just to put that shit on your back. Oh, he slipped. Nope. Down to the cross. Nope, here goes the cross. Yep, get him. I knew it. Like, damn. So, old boy, Goodz, kept tweeting me and saying just things that are not the type of things that I would think somebody that respects you would say. Okay, and even recently, I go on the radar, he want to make fun of my hat. I got a cowboy hat on. That was kind of funny. I laughed at that. He like, Joe's style is weird. Why is he wearing cowboy hats? Okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? I can't be an individual. I gotta wear tight leather jackets that don't even zip up, right? I gotta get the Goodz signature leather that is so tight on the chest that you ain't never seen him with that shit on zipped up. You can't even zip that motherfucker. You gotta just squeeze in with the awkward tailoring that Afghanistani tailor or whoever he got that shit made in China ass designer. You can't even fit in the goddamn leather, but I'm the one that got to work on my style. You know what I'm saying? All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And Goodz ain't even that big. Every time you see he got that leather jacket on, the chest tight as hell, and it ain't even zipped. So what you telling me? I got to be cold? If I want to support you and wear one of your leathers, I got to be cold all winter. I got to only just wear that shit when I'm bouncing out to go. You can't wear that and expect to be warm. So really, it's a pointless for it to be leather. It might as well be, made of another material. But anyway, okay, I didn't go on a spree roasting him about his, ill-fitting jackets or them, them bootleg Yeezy sock shoes that he been. I salute somebody that is working on, they're doing their thing, however it is, even if those are like some, even if your fashion sense that you claim is so immaculate is being transcribed and is being basically designed by some 7-year-old kid in Yugoslavia, like that barely knows how to even use the sewing machine. Like maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why they don't fit right. Nigga, that's child labor making them shits. How the hell you expect that shit to fit right when a damn 7-year-old made it? Like, you know what I mean? I get it. You know what I'm saying? You just doing whatever you gotta do. Y'all crying, y'all killing me with these crying faces. I gotta stop. All right. Let's stick to the point. All right, this is not a roast session. I'm just saying, boy, he be going in on me sometimes. I'll just be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes, okay, that's cool, a couple jokes here and there, but it's like, all right. This is what made me feel also like, well, shit, I mean, of course I can tell a story. This nigga will be over here trying to clown me and shit, but I just be letting it rock, right? So, all right. So, boom, the guy keeps saying the word, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate that. The guy's basically saying, and I'm on 2%, so if it dies, like I said, I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna charge up. We gonna keep on Twitter saying the word PUSS, you know what, astaghfirullah. He keeps saying that, right? He said real therapy. Nah, for real, this shit really do be therapy with y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all really be helping me, you know what I mean? If I could help anybody else, that's a blessing, man. But it's just real life stories, real facts, right? This is what happened. So he keeps using the word, the P word, and adding me and saying this and saying that and saying yeah, because I'm like, I didn't want to battle him, right? Now, ironically, I met him at his first Lions Den battle. I was judging his first Lions Den battle. I think he was being overly, I think he thought he was being overly swaggy in his first Lions Den battle, but to me, it was like he was pausing too much, and it was just, he was dragging it. He was emphasizing lines that, I guess he was new in that way. He was developing his style, I guess, or whatever, right? But in my opinion, respectfully, Goodz is lacking in bars to me. Like, he says some cool stuff, you know what I'm saying, here and there, and he had a swaggy delivery that I feel like he's gotten better at over the years. But at that time, it was just like, I figured he was still working the kinks out or whatever, right? So, dude basically, he basically, for lack of a better term, was trolling me and saying negative things on Twitter, right? But my thing was, some of y'all still here with me. Once you question character and bring up the P word, show's over. Oh yeah, that's what I was telling y'all about. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, hold up. Let me share this live out. Let me share this to my thing, y'all. And we're gonna keep rocking with the story. All right, hold on 1 second. Pardon me. All right. Peace, Chanel. Peace. What's happening? Stop, Sherry. Let me work, yo. Get out of here. Go. Stop being selfish. You got me to yourself all day. This is time for YouTube. This is time for my people on YouTube. Okay? Peace, Chanel. What's going on? Yo, no weirdos allowed. All right, let me try to read some of y'all comments now that I'm not driving. All right. Somebody said, yeah, what's good, Legend? What's good, Big Bando? I don't know if you're still here. Y'all laughing. Said, what's up with Kanye? I don't know what's up with Kanye. He said, man, bump the pump faking from them Yoshi G and Bad News. Ironically, I was supposed to battle both of them. Well, we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? But nothing materialized. All right. Hello, how are you? I'm blessed. Yeah, I hate that when people play with you and as soon as you play back, it's a problem. It's the story of my YouTube life. The story of my YouTube life, man. Because these guys, oh, Serius Jones? Oh, okay. That's still a relevant enough name, right? For you to get a click or make a blog about or something, right? Even if it's something to diss me. So it's almost like people take the diss approach. That's what they do. They would rather diss you than say something good because they think people gonna watch it faster. That's the way we working in this world. Negativity sells. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I charged to the game at this point, but of course, for years, that was annoying and frustrating to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially, not that I've ever chased or ever tried to look at or tried to be looked at as some type of crash out or something. You know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah, I'm the hardest in the game. You tell me if I'm wrong. Did I ever give off that energy? Has that ever been what the envelope that Serius Jones was pushing? And if so, where? Please point it out to me, right? And if you point it out to me, don't let it be me talking about somebody that was talking about me, okay? Because that's not me pushing a narrative of being something. That's me protecting myself. That's me reverting to the same logic that I had as that 10-year-old kid that's going to the park with my basketball, and I'm not letting nobody take my ball. I'm not going home to get an ass whooping because I didn't stand up for myself. Hello? That's where we're at with that. That's what that means. Are you going to stand up for yourself or are you going to let people play? I'm not the guy to let people play. So I think some people, instead of just admit and acknowledge, man, nah, dude is A1. We don't got nothing bad to say about Jones. They had to make stuff up. Now the new things that they try to establish as the truths about me are that basically my reactions to people that have done negative things or spoken negatively about me is a reflection of who I am. That's who I am. The guy that's reacting. Interestingly enough, what I learned about myself too is everything don't deserve a reaction. It's only certain people that are in certain positions to where I feel like it warrants one. If you a person that's a reputable battle rapper in the culture and you got, I don't know, thousands of followers and you're tweeting online, adding me and calling me the P word when I don't even know you. The only interaction I had with you was that time when you were battling in Lions Den, and I was filming because Lux paid me to film, edit, and basically shoot the Lions Den, which I did, and it wound up actually being in the HBO Urban World Film Festival, but we ain't got a jack what really happened with that, but you know, Kid Capri did bad and some more shit. But basically I shot, edited, filmed, interviewed Big Daddy Kane, Raekwon the Chef, KRS-One, etc. And I filmed the Lions Den and made a short film out of it. And it debuted in the HBO Urban World Film Festival on 34th Street, Manhattan, etc. Right? Red carpet, all that. For whatever reason, Mr. Kid Capri tried to pull a flim-flam move and take my name off of my own footage, off of my own work. And if you go look at Life is Serious, which is on this channel, I used some of the same footage that was in my movie. I used the footage that I didn't use in the movie, which was high quality, you know what I'm saying, like movie footage from my hood, kids playing, me interviewing people, me walking through. It was literally the essence of the culture. That's me. That's my life. That's my hood. That's my work. Why would you about to try to take my name off my work? So yeah, I don't got no respect for Kid Capri for that. Like, all that legend stuff was out the window with that for me. And as you can see, sometimes people, when their hearts is bad like that, they just don't get blessed in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been hanging around battle rap for years. Shout out to the hoodies. Those are my guys. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, karma's real, man. But he did bad, right? And this is around the same time. So that's the only interaction I'd had with Goodz, is that I tried to give him some advice in that battle in the Lions Den. And I basically rendered my judgment or whatever from the battle. I don't know if he had a negative, you know, sour taste in his mouth, pause about me from that or what, right? But he keeps calling me a P word and saying just crazy stuff on the internet, I guess trying to bait me to battle, right? And this was another thing I didn't tell y'all. This is all just building character reference, right? So you understand where it's going, right? Said the game, right? Said no one knows any of these people personally. I'm not a fan of nobody. I only gave preference while critiquing. Being a fan in most cases can make you selective and cloud your judgment. Wise words, Terrell, right? And I'm gonna check how we get to the meat of the sandwich, pause of this situation, right? So boom, free surf, man. You know what I'm saying? And blessings to his family, whatever. Even though Surf was another one, just was trolling me on the internet, just saying bad stuff. Why? Because you can get away with it. Because it's like, you know what I mean? It's a thing to do. You know, the Serius Jones hate train or whatever. I guess, right? But I didn't respect the fact that you salute me to my face. You salute me to my face and then try to play me on the internet? Like, what? Why? Why? That's the whole thing for me, is why, bro. I never did nothing but show love to y'all niggas, man. I never did nothing but give my all to this culture and be the most solid nigga I know how to be. That's all I ever did. You never see me hating on no other battle rappers. And if I have said negative things, it's probably because I was just saying my opinion, right? Which I don't really have a filter sometimes. It's probably the same thing that makes me a decent, you know, podcaster or whatever, because I ain't sugarcoating shit. What is that face? I don't know. That's the, I don't give a fuck. It's weird. That's the, what do you want from me face type shit. Like, word. I'm going to say what it is, all right? I'm not going to just put seasoning on it and be hating just because or whatever. I'm going to just tell you how I feel about it. If I don't like something, I normally tell you if I don't like it or not. Now that I'm grown and more wise, I understand how certain situations and certain things, you probably could be more diplomatic. You probably could say things in a way that make people feel like you're a respectful guy instead of, man, this guy's an a-hole. And I was younger, I probably was more of an a-hole. I was probably cocky, right? I didn't really care how people felt or thought about nothing, right? Especially me. But what's up, new people? I see y'all. We getting back up in here. Pause. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. Hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing, man. But we about to get into the nitty gritty of what really transpired, right? But I was going to say, y'all know I get tangenty, but I try to give y'all the whole picture. I try to give y'all the large picture. You know what I'm saying? So there was a time when my guy, my cameraman, we were sitting somewhere. and Surf and Goodz was sitting right there. And this is still a classic thing you could look up right now on YouTube, so you know I ain't capping, right? Machiavelli said, as you should. Absolutely, my brother. So I told my cameraman, I said, yo, watch this. I said, watch this. Wallahi on everything I love. And I'm not trying to start nothing or start no problems. I'm just trying to show y'all that I understand the difference. I know how when that camera comes on, sometimes people turn up there, whatever, right? Maybe even me included. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm kind of an animated person in general, right? That's kind of like a thing with me, you know what I'm saying? I got a big mouth, I got a lot of energy, and I move very aggressively, like not even consciously. Like I just walk, I sit down, you know what I mean? I pick up the phone, my movements are just loud, you know what I'm saying? Aggressive. I understand that now more after being in jail and being in places where people are kind of like, yo, bro, like niggas said that to me in jail. Yo, bro, why you be moving so aggressive? Like, what you mean? All I did was walk up and sit down. I'm like, yeah, but you walked up and just plop down. Like, you're not really conscious of other people. You just be moving. He said they were scared, bro. Like, and shout out to Trenton too, man. I went through a lot of stuff in Trenton that really made me a lot more hard body. But anyway, I basically told my homie, turn on the camera and watch how they act, right? They sitting here chilling right now. I'm like, I bet you. Once you turn that camera on, I bet out, right? He like, all right. So he turned the camera on. And they start having this whole debate. It's on YouTube right now. Go look it up. Surf vs. Goodz. They start talking about, well, I'm the hustler and I'm the shooter and this and this. They was just chilling 5 seconds earlier. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Like, it was like, all right. I just wanted to prove it to myself and to my man. We was dying laughing about it. I'm like, see? He's like, yo, this is crazy, right? And I'm not calling niggas studio gangsters or whatever. I'm just saying that this camera, a lot of times, especially for rappers and MCs and stuff like that, it makes niggas put a whole lot of seasoning on stuff that really, you know what I mean? It's not even necessary or whatever, right? What's up, new people? I see y'all in here. We back rocking, right? So boom. Fast forward. This is however many years later, and Goodz keeps calling me the P word. I don't know you. I don't have no problem with you. I don't know why you're speaking this way just because you want to battle me. If that's the way that you want to battle me, you're not trying to battle me. You're trying to make me, you know, go into another realm in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know this penitentiary rules in effect. You call a man certain things, then that means that you're prepared to take it to certain levels as far as I'm concerned. And why would you feel that way about me if I don't know you? I don't know you, bro. I ain't got no hatred in my heart for you. Even now with your, you know what I'm saying, with your jackets that don't zip. Hey, more power to you. I appreciate when I see somebody that's resilient and keeps, you know, they hustle going and is able to build something out this culture. I salute it. I don't know why somebody would be trying to downplay me, a veterano that's put 27 years into this shit and literally has put my whole life on the line just so that I never do no sucker shit. Just so that, you know what I'm saying, I actually, you know, represent at the level that I was taught and raised to. I would think that's commendable. I would think that would make a nigga say, nah, you know what? Nah, I fuck with Jones. Like, I want to battle him, but you know, I rock with him. I would think if you a solid guy, why would you be hating on a nigga you don't know? You know what I'm saying? He said, Jones, Goodz says something about you again. No. See, he's been saying so much over these last whatevers, it's like, it's an again thing, right? But nah, I'm just addressing something because the fans asked me, somebody asked me in here and it was like, when you want to break down the Goodz situation? So since it's still something that y'all know, and as you just said, right, he said something again, obviously y'all know it's a thing. He be talking about me, right? At the same time, you know, oh, y'all was doing good. Y'all was doing good until now we getting a little trolliness. Listen, this is the rules. You control if you pay your toll. As long as you don't say nothing too weird, you can stay here. Once you start talking about something gay, you can't stay. All right, we're not playing like that. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's keep it on the ups and ups, right? But as you can see, we going all the way up like a turtleneck. I appreciate y'all for the super chats, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that's been real here, you know, really rocking. Because y'all know I might take 6, 7 days off. And it's rare that you could even still stay in the algorithm to have 50, 100, 200 people in a live when you haven't even been feeding the machine. So salute to y'all, and I appreciate your ass. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't really realize it, man, I love you. You are helping me, all right? So don't think it's just about you giving me some super chat money or a cash app or whatever. This interaction right here is helping me as a man, as a person, right? This is my therapy for real, right? So anyway, he said, let him know, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You know. But anyway, so I'm a P word now, all of a sudden. Nobody ever robbed me. Well, I'm lying. I got robbed one time by a crackhead in the Lenox Mall parking lot in Atlanta in broad daylight. That's the only time, ever. No one's robbed me. No one's got off on me. I ain't get my get back. Nobody's, you know what I mean, disrespected me and my family, and I've just allowed it to whatever. I've always, because I was raised that way by Big Celine and Miss B, and I'm gonna help raise my 2 little brothers. Man, the Obliging Boys are sturdy, man. Everybody know that. Everybody that knows me knows the wolf is 1,000. So why would this man be going out of his way to try and downplay my name, to try and make people think I'm whatever, to try and battle me? To me, that don't make sense, because all you're trying to do is piss me off. That's not gonna make me want to battle you. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make me think, oh, all right, so you think shit is sweet. You think that this is something to just play around with because what? Because you got some hate in your blood about me? Because I don't got no hate in my blood for you. So why you keep talking bad about another grown man that's doing his thing? Why? So my brain, once I get into that, I'm talking about Goodz. He said on dogs. Yeah, you definitely from Boston. On dogs, on dead dogs, on dogs though, right? Why would you go out of your way to negatively address somebody that helped pave the way? Even if you wanted to battle me, even if you don't like me, even if you're not a fan, right? Why? Why would you do all this? So I ain't gonna lie, I will say this. I went straight to DEFCON 4. I said something that is no excuse to say. I'm not even gonna repeat it because it's just whack. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as a father now, I don't think I wasn't a father at this time. But as a father now, I didn't say anything about specifically his child, but I addressed his child in the language, basically saying, why you playing, the translation I will say is, why you playing like this when I know where you at? And basically the translation is like, you be acting like father of the year and all that, but why? But you starting problems with somebody that literally could just lead to something like. So that was really what my thought process was, but it didn't come out that way, right? It didn't come out that way. It came out in a totally inappropriate way that, honestly, that's just whack. Like, I was a whack nigga for what I said, right? I got in my feelings and said some whack shit, you know? But he kept pushing me, right? Kept pushing me. So, in my mind, I'm like, this nigga really must think it's sweet. So I just went straight to, nigga, well, what if I da-da-da-da-da, right? In front of whoever. It's all bad. That's still all bad, right? So I could be man enough to say, you know, he said that P word ain't cool. Yeah, that P word ain't cool either. But that wasn't cool how I responded. You know what I'm saying? I could have responded in another way and still said the same type of whatever. You don't got to addressing a kid is crazy. Addressing a kid is crazy. And even if you're not addressing them directly, even acknowledging that, right? Astaghfirullah, it should have been the opposite effect, right? And this is why I'm grateful for my own personal growth. Hopefully, you know, prayerfully, I've mastered or gotten better, you know what I mean, at processing my own emotions. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's, you know what I mean? Especially when it's getting to a violent place or something negative. That's when you got to have the most self-control, right? Because you can do something to somebody and still have self-control about it. You could pack somebody up, bing, 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 bing. You still could, you don't gotta cut their face. You don't gotta clap them, right? But at the same token, sometimes, you know, sometimes it's all the way. So that's the point. If you're not gonna go all the way with it and you don't want something to go all the way, then it's just not a good idea to even acknowledge certain things. I could have said something this simple. And this is what the grown me, you know, the more grown me now would probably say. If I saw somebody talking like that to me, I would damn near troll them back. I'd be like, yo, you all right over there? You all right over there with a question mark? Be like, brother man, you gotta call him brother man. Brother man, you must not be all right if you're speaking to me in this fashion. But you know what? When I see you, I mean, I guess we can figure all this out, right? Question mark, right? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Listen, if you feel that way, whenever you ready, let's line up. You know, put the gloves on, and I'm going to show you with that P word. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you face to face, right? Could have said something like that. You know? Respectable, yet checking the nonsense. You feel me? But I didn't. And a lot of times, I don't. So if you see any of my blogs or anything where I'm talking about, oh, you was going crazy about math and this and that, I be meaning what I be saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't, I meant it at the time. At the time I said it, I meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't violate somebody and then expect them to have restraints on the way they react, right? So, but I'm saying this to say, I wasn't right either, though. The way I responded was whack. It was whack, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be surprised if it goes to the level where I'm about to tell y'all it went, right? And you'd say certain things, or you address, or you even acknowledge a person's child or children or anything like that, because that's putting in your mind as a father. Even if somebody's not trying to cause danger to your kids or anything like that, that's still putting in your mind as a father that danger and my kids. Oh. Off top. Danger and my kids. When you put them two things together, any normal guy might go to something extreme, right? So boom. So what winds up happening, right? He said, when you're in the heat of the moment, it's hard as F though, but you preaching. I mean, listen, you know what I'm saying? So boom. They got to learn how to just ask for a battle like a man. That trolling stuff be played out sometimes. I get it, but I like real shit. See, this is why I love y'all, man. Because it's like, bro, this is what I'm on. Y'all ain't never seen me doing that. And if I do troll somebody, it's like in a fun, you know what I mean, whatever way. I'm not coming at the man's manhood. You know what I'm saying? You don't come at a man's manhood publicly. You don't even know him. You ain't got no reason to be thinking or feeling none of these ways. You don't know nothing about his background. He didn't tell on nobody. He didn't back down from nothing. He didn't rob nobody. He didn't do nothing sideways. So what makes you think it's a good idea to come at this man in just a totally whack, disrespectful way? I don't know. That's not gangster to me. And that's not even something like, I don't even respect men that move that way. I don't care if he was tough. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of people that deserve to get, and I'm not saying him, but I'm saying this mentality and these people that think it's okay to deal with good, solid, up and up niggas, like as if they suckers. Yeah, that's the type of people that stuff need to happen to. Because why you going against Goodz? Double entendres. So basically, he said that P word and SMD need to be out of his vocab when talking to another grown man. Listen, I can't even cap. You know what I'm saying? I've said, you know, things in the heat of the moment which just weren't good, right? So I knew it was gonna be up though. after I said what I said. So that's why I said what I said. What's up, Kimberly? That's why I said what I said, because I wanted to make it clear. Yo, bro, I ain't playing with you. Right? That's what I wanted. I wanted him to understand, like, bro, I don't know who you think I am, but I'll go right there on you. What's up then? Right? Now, it's Ramadan, Astaghfirullah. We're not trying to pour no gasoline on a fire that's burnt out. But what I'm trying to show y'all and what I'm conveying to you is the lesson and the blessing from the situation is realizing in hindsight what you could have done better about something, right? The blessing is nobody got clapped, nobody got hurt, nobody got incarcerated, right? And, you know, now we can monetize. Got a crazy story, something to tell y'all, something to share to y'all, and it's content. All right? So what winds up happening? So all these dudes, which is another thing, another fun fact that I'm not even sure most of y'all know, and other people say to me, what's up, yeah, boy, yeah, what's up, brother? We just chopping and bopping, man. Getting into some nitty gritty about some real smoke, right? It's your boy Goodz. Half a gallon sweaty armpit Goodz, right? Half a gallon sweat pits. So boy basically, he was being disrespectful, trolling. I said what I said, and then all of a sudden I got all these people tweeting me from his side, right? Now the irony is, grown man bars is a phrase that me and Eclipse from Trenton, New Jersey came up with in 1998. I'm gonna say that again. Do your homework on First Ave. Serius Jones and Eclipse from Wilbur Section. We came out with grown man bars on the first mixtape. If you look up the old Lazy K mixtape from 1998, 1999, we've been saying grown man bars. That was our saying, these grown man bars. Before Rex was saying, it don't equal up to this way. He had a rhyme with it. Before Goodz was saying it, this was literally our saying, grown man bars. That was our lane. That was our genre, right? I just never tried to make that my, you know what I'm saying? We never tried to make that our name of our team or whatever, right? But just another fun fact, right? So all these dudes, I guess, from his side, now all of a sudden they all tweeting me. So y'all really looking at me as like a way to get on? All we gotta do is diss Jones. All we gotta do is come at Jones sideways and we gonna be lit? Was that it? I don't know, because otherwise it don't make sense. Don't make sense to me. Why take that approach, right? And why as soon as it goes left, it's a bunch of other yo homies like, oh yeah, da-da-da-da-da, like, so y'all really think y'all gonna get some ups on me. Y'all gonna come up and get some points off of Jones. All right, right? So I had a show in the Bronx at this spot called, I think it was called Divas, right? It was like a strip club. And I was performing there, right? So I'm saying on the, somebody said, which is weird too, like, it's just so much weirdness with this stuff, bro. Somebody said, oh, you were just a barber. You just a barber anyway. Like, first of all, what is whack about a barber? I will never understand why people be trying to, like, what are you talking about? Barbers are the coolest niggas in the hood. They got all the chicks. They got all the swag and the new latest whatevers before they come out. You pay them, right? You sit in their chair. You tell them about your life. Right? They coach you, give you guidance. This is the cultural center point of the whole hood. The barbershop is literally the center of the black community. There's never been nothing whack about being a barber. That's one of the coolest things you could be as a black man in the hood. What's cooler than that? Besides a successful drug dealer. That's the only title that you could even say is like cooler than that to the hood. Barbers getting, yeah, I didn't even say the get money part, like that's obvious. But it's like, bro, what is that thing of you even trying to act like somebody not thorough because they're a barber? Like, what are you talking about? It's just weird, right? It's just one of them things where people just ain't got nothing to say, so they just try to find some way to, I guess you're only supposed to be a maniac serial unaliver. That's the only, like, cool position to be, right? I'm the shooter and I'm the hustler. Bro, first of all, barbers are all hustlers. Barbers usually are, premium hustlers. They got work, got straps for sale, got cars outside, got girls constantly pulling up, dropping off plates to the shop, food. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shop owners, everyone knows you. Like, you're a community figure. You're literally like the mayor if you're a top barber in the hood. So that's just weird. And that just shows me you not somebody that's even really in tune with whatever if you're trying to like downplay a barber. Because all the barbers I know, I looked up to the barbers in my hood growing up. That's why I became one. Hello? I was like looking at the options. You know what? Okay. I could sell drugs here, and these niggas don't really never got no money. You know what I mean? They wind up smoking it in half the time anyway, you know what I mean? I gotta deal with fiends and crazy people that I don't even wanna look at in the eyes. I couldn't even look at fiends in the eyes back then. In the real crack era, I didn't even like looking at them. They pull up and they look at, hey, I need 5. I be like, hey, yo. I be like, yo, stop looking on my face like that. That used to like, I couldn't even look them in the eyes. I wanna be looking at these fiends, hey, oh! I don't even want that permeating my soul, right? So selling drugs was never appealing to me. That was never something I was like, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be a drug dealer. So what? So I could have to get in shootouts with people, so I could have my closest people to me betray me, so I can go out like everybody else that we all know about from the whole history of the drug game. You feel me? You said on everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with these niggas? They want to make it look good and glorify it because they ain't really been that, bro. When all my drug dealer friends, first of all of my friends that are hustlers, they're some of the best fathers that I know. I wish I could name names just to shout them out, but that would be telling. But like some of my best friends that are hustlers and that are genuinely with the stuff. They got 3, 4 kids, 2 of them in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, nice house in the suburbs, their wife, everything. So to me, it was always about being the man you are, not about the occupation, right? But I didn't want to do occupations that I thought was just anti the man I am, right? That's why me being a P, me deciding to be in the game was something I had already done. It was already in me. I was already dealing with women in a way where, like, my little brother told me one time, he was like, man, why don't you just be a pimp, bro? Like, you got all these girls doing all this stuff for you. Like, at that time, I had a bust down chain. When I first started cutting it, I had a bust down chain already. This was 2000. This is 2000. Not 2005, not 2006. I already had a bust down chain before I was not 20 years old with a bust down. Facts. Look it up. The Jones Mobile. Matter of fact, you can't even look that up because we didn't even have no camera phones back then. This is pre even having camera phones. I had the old school and I had a bust down. I had watches, I had rings. Look at the gin battle. Look at the Mook battle. In the Mook battle, you're gonna see I had the Elianti link that was like this big. I had the Elianti, that was from Elianti. Italian design. One of one. Wallahi. This is 2003. So I've been on to get money timing, right? But this guy says, he comes out of that, he like, facts, word. So he comes out and one of his guys, whoever these people are, says, nigga, you just a barber or something like that. I'm like, okay, well, come get lined up then. All right? That's what I said back. Right? Because I had posted the flyer Basically saying, I'm gonna be in your hood. I'm gonna be in the Bronx. What's up, people? If you didn't already hit that like, double tap the screen, you know what I mean? I appreciate all the love. Like, comment, subscribe. The super chat is on. I appreciate y'all, the love y'all showing. We had about $60 a day. That's love. You know what I'm saying? And somebody type $the Wolf Way at the bottom in case you don't have the super chat. If you want to show love that way, plug, plug, plug. All right, but let's back to the story, right? So I got a show in the Bronx, in they hood. Now I see all these little dojas that obviously is all thirsty. Obviously is all looking at, oh, he going back and forth with Serius Jones. Oh shit, this is our chance, right? Now all of a sudden, I'm just some barber and I'm just somebody that nobody to worry about and all this extra dumb stuff, right? All because y'all hating. I ain't say nothing bad about y'all. I ain't even trying to just hate, bro. Just negativity. Astaghfirullah. But anyway, so I know it's up, right? Or it's supposed to be up, right? So I tell the wolves, listen, I got this show in the Bronx, we got the mob, you know what I'm saying? We got to move right. Because, you know what I'm saying, this kid, you know what I mean, and his little boys acting like they just want problems with me for what? He just jealous. At the time, I mean, that's all it was. Because I didn't know dude and I had no interaction with him. So what possible way could we arrive at drama? How? How? So we mob. We go to the club about 10 deep, right? About 8 to 10 deep, right? I don't know lie, but it was at least 8 of us. I think it was 10 though. We get to the spot. Shout out to my homie Tan Boy from Dot Mob, right? I don't know his real name, but I always call him Tan Boy, and that's his shit, right? Tan Boy. He looks Puerto Rican, but I think he's Arab or something like that. He's always got a beard. He used to, if you look at the old Dot Mob videos, he's always the one in the background, over ad-libbing and doing all the faces and shit, yup, say it again, like he's that nigga, right? He mad extra animated, super extra, right? The Harlem nigga, and it's my guy, and he get money, right? So when I see him in front of the club, he sees us mobbing in, and he like, yo, what's up, Wolf? He like, yo, I got it if you need it, right? He had the strap, the pack with the thing right here, right? With the burner. And I'm like, oh no, I'm good, man. He said, we got love for you out here in Oakland. Man, town business, man. I love y'all too, man. I love y'all for real, man. And Oakland is definitely one of my second homes for sure. So dude had the strap, and he like, bro, you good? I got it if you need it, right? And I don't even think he knew nothing about all this other stuff going on. He just was trying to hold me down. I'm like, yo, that's love. I'm like, I'm good though. Good looking though, right? He like, you sure? My stupid ass. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Why would I not? Why? When this is the irony, at the same token, I'm grateful that I didn't, because if I did, watch how this story pans out, right? So we go in there, we doing our things, we in the club, we in Divas. They playing my music, I do my performance, I get paid, you know what I mean? The girls is on us, we chilling, right? We chilling, we vibing. I'm like, oh, we good. We good. Niggas ain't run up in here. They ain't, they know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm there. There ain't nobody approaching me. Ain't nobody, All right, cool. They don't want no smoke. For real, right? Because to me, in my logic, this is just the way I think about it, respectfully. If I got a problem with you, right? And as I'm telling the story, I'm giving y'all the, you know what I'm saying? Just follow me. I'm giving y'all the nooks and crannies because I want you to understand the message in the story, not just the story, right? Just in case anybody want to try to act like we just clout chasing or whatever. And you just seen how we said it here. Boy, is speaking on me a whole lot, and I never say nothing about him, right? But we just telling a story. This is a classic story, and it's a battle rap story that some people heard about or whatever, but people don't really know the nitty gritty, I don't think, right? So I'm in the club, I'm kicking it. The Wolves is now they're like, yo, we about to dip, you good? I'm looking around, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But this is what I was gonna say. If the shoe was on the other foot, right? And somebody had a problem with me and somebody said, man, I'll link up with you right now and whoop your ass in front of whoever, right? Where you at? Drop the low. That's it. Problem solved. We link up somewhere. You good? We could talk like men. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, bro? Why you coming sideways at me? Da 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 da. Right? He might say, nigga, I was just trying to battle you, but I don't care. Like whatever. We can do whatever. All right, come on. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Yink, yink, bing, 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 bing. I either piece you up, you piece me up. It's over, and then we piece each other up. That's the way real niggas do it, bro. We don't try to get other people involved to do our dirty work. We don't try to make it a situation where now somebody gotta unalive somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now it gotta be some other shit just because you're not man enough to go there and put your own work in. You started problems with somebody and you couldn't even just address the problem head up like a man and solve it. Instead, you get everybody else involved. Now you gotta make it a thing to where now it's crews beefing. Just because you ain't man enough to stand on your own too when you the one that started this shit in the first place? It's a bad look, Goodz. Respectfully. So, and then the second option is, if I know where you at, if I know you're going to be performing somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm on some, I got my whole crew involved. They all talking and whatever, and I'm talking back or whatever. And if I know it's turning into a crew thing, guess what? We know where they're going to be at. We mobbing. It's our hood. He ain't coming to our hood doing no damn show. He ain't coming in here and thinking he going to just be popping his shit on stage in my hood after he done whatever. It's up now. So you just come there. You come to the show, and it's smoke right there. Your homies is right there. I'm right there. What's up? We get it shaking. We get it rocking. That didn't happen either. Because I guess niggas wasn't man enough to do the whole face-to-face thing. Niggas could disrespect you for no reason on the internet, but then when I disrespected too. Then when I go to the extreme about it, which again I would say was wrong. I was wrong what I said, regardless if he started it or not. But now when it's at this level, instead of just addressing the problem head up, you gotta be sneaky. You gotta try to do some sneak attack. In your own hood. So wait, let me get this straight. Start problems with a random guy that's just minding his business because you think disrespecting him is a way to get involved with him. When it goes left or he says something that you don't like, instead of saying, well, let's fix it right now, you all right, watch, you gonna see and all that, and then get other people involved in it. Then when the guy's coming to your hood, your neighborhood, you ain't there. You ain't, you know what I'm saying, trying to handle your business face to face with this man. You hoping somebody else deals with it. Well, guess how they dealt with it? So, rule number one, especially if you're in a problem, right? I try to always give some lessons with this shit, you know what I mean? But if you have a problem with somebody, and if you even think it's going to go to a certain level, never tell your homies, go ahead. What was I thinking? I was getting overconfident and cocky, and I was really on my P-ness. So now all these girls that's in here is jacking me. I just performed or whatever. They all want to talk to me. I want to finish my little bottle and chop it up with the girls. Like, where y'all going? They're like, nah, we out. You good? I should have said, nah, we out then. We come together, we leave together. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's the rules. Stick to the script. I knew better, but I didn't stick to the script. My homie, Omar Wilson, shout out to Omar Wilson, man. I ain't talked to him in years. If you know anything about R&B, he's got one of those real old school smoky brown paper bag voices, and we got some classic records together. I haven't talked to him in a long time, and I hope it's not because of this story, O. I hope O wasn't finally like, you know what? Stand away from your ass, Jones. You know what I'm saying? Because watch what happens, right? So he's hollering at me. He like, yo, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm at this spot in the Bronx, man. If you want, come through. He like, oh, yeah, I'm in the city. I got my mans with me. I'm like, pull up, right? Now, keep in mind, he's an R&B singer. Now, he's from Connecticut. He's from the hood. He's a hood nigga. But he's an R&B singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not He's not trying to be on that type of time with nobody. You know what I mean? So he pulls up. Ramadan Mubarak, brother. Yes, this is the same live. All right, we're still going. Same story. All right, the phone just died. All right, so we're still going. Same story. Right. So now we're at the diss happened online. I pull up to do a show in this man's hood. Nobody approaches me. Nobody tells me, yo, you can't do this. Nobody even tries to attack me or anything, right? And my homie, Omar Wilson, pulls up with his man. These niggas got slacks on, just to put in perspective. These niggas got slacks, right? We had a strip club in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to them. I'm just saying, just for the mind state. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're not coming there expecting or even thinking about no smoke, right? And I'm not thinking about no smoke at this point, because I'm just like, man, niggas ain't been here for hours now. Niggas ain't even, you know what I mean? Y'all know I'm in here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I've been said I'm coming here. So if somebody was really on that, it could have just, you know what I'm saying? Ran up in there or whatever, right? But, so as I'm leaving, so now I'm leaving, I have a couple of drinks with my man and his man, and now I'm leaving out, right? It wasn't even that much longer after the Wolves left. I should have just left as one unit like we're supposed to do with the Wolves. But, you know, I know niggas don't be on my type of time with the P stuff. So it's like sometimes it is that like, all right, fellas, I'm gonna do my thing on this. But it's like, this is a military thing. You supposed to be moving militant, Jones. You know what I'm saying? You a wolf, you a general, you know the way to move. That's why you organize the troops to move this way in the first place, right? And maybe niggas did see, and that's why they ain't make no move, because they like, oh, nah, this nigga, yeah, they moving strong. Like, nah. Which to me, that's P word. That's soft and unrespectable to me. I don't care who you with. If it's up with you and I got my homies and they acting like they winning or whatever, it's going to, if it's five of us against 10 of them, then it's 5 of us against 10 of them. If it's one of us, if it's one of me and it's 3 of y'all, I done been in that situation. I'm fighting my way through that, bro. I'm not running. Unless you back out and start. Now, this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy. And remember I said you don't know who you are until you know what you'll do. I didn't know what I would do in this situation because I've been shot at in different ways. Like I got shot at, you know, once when we was having a big gang fight in Trenton before. I got shot at, you know what I'm saying? But getting shot at was not like a thing to me. You know what I'm saying? I've been stabbed, whatever. I've been through some stuff. But this was the first time we walk y'all through it. So I'm walking out the club. I walk out the club. I'm talking to my man. We laughing, ha ha, whatever. If you say, this is a great book, by the way. I should read this. Let's say this is the club right here, right? You walk out the club. This is the street, right? And this is an alley, right? So when I walk out the club, I'm walking down the street towards the car, and this street right here is another street. It's like an alley street. So as I'm crossing this street, somebody running down this street. I hear them go, "Hey, yo, Jones, that's you?" I turn around. I see a skinny nigga in a white tee. He up. It's too late. There's no way for me to go, no way for me to run, anything. He right there, literally not even 10 feet away from me. He up. I just see bow, 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 right? I just see the flash come out the gun, right? It looked like a shiny gun. It was a skinny dude, and he just up and clapped. I'm not sure if it was once or twice. I think it might have actually been once. But this is the way it looked, right? This is the out of perspective on it, right? Let's act it out. I'm walking with my man like this, we talking, right? And when the nigga called my name, I turn around like this, he come up like this, right? He come up like this, boom, right? I'm like, oh! And I stopped and I looked at him, I could see the whites in his eyes. His eyes got bigger than Dirk's, right? His eyes got big as hell, and he just was like, I turned around and started running. Yo, on everything I love, I started chasing this man. I started chasing this man down the street. If I'm lying, I'm dying, yo. And if you think I'm lying, find my man Omar Wilson, right? You ain't gotta find him, that's his Instagram handle, and ask him, right? Ask him, did Jones chase the dude with the grip? Ask him, right? Because he kept, about it afterwards, his man was horrified, right? So the guy runs, he running full speed. I'm like this on his ass. Because now I see he don't mean it. He don't even want to do it. You thought you were going to scare me? I should have been scared, right? Because fearlessness is really carelessness. Because what if he just turned around and just boom, boom, boom? I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? But once I saw he wasn't even trying to take it there, and you gonna back out on me and think you gonna just have a, what? A warning shot or something? What? Yeah, I guess Miss B and Big Salim succeeded. They ain't raised no punk, bro. Like, and even in the face of death, I guess that's what that is. It pissed me off. It made me angry. Like, how dare this nigga? And you wasn't even man enough to come do it yourself? Y'all gonna wait until I'm walking out the spot and think you got the drop when I'm walking with some R&B singer, right? You gonna wait instead of confronting me like a man, instead of throwing hands, instead of whatever, you know what I mean? You gonna wait till you think you got the drop and then run and have this little skinny, scary ass nigga that don't even want to do it. Nigga, I tried to catch that, yo. I turned into Hussein Bolt, y'all, I swear. And I tried to catch that nigga, bro, because I was just going, and this is what I remember feeling like. And this is why I'm like, it's crazy how stuff play out. Because this is the way I felt. When I seen that first shot, boom. And I'm like, oh, right? And I realized how close he is, and I can't even run. I could have, but it was just like, I'm like, oh. I looked at him, and I just seen the fear in his eyes, and he turned and ran. I just remember feeling like, oh, like my first thing was I just wanted to, I'd have had him. If I'd have just took the grip homie gave me. If I'd have just took that grip that homie was trying to give me in the beginning of the night, that guy, who I never found out who he was, and I'm gonna finish it, right? That guy wouldn't have been here no more, right? But then again, maybe I wouldn't be here no more. Because New York City, there's no self-defense law. And even if somebody did clap at you, if you turn in and they running and you shoot them in the back, that's an M, bro. That's a hot one. That ain't no self-defense. So, good thing I didn't take it from him that day, because I would have left, boy. Because I was so furious, and it was just, I was so mad that I didn't have my peace, that I couldn't retaliate. I couldn't. It was like, oh. I just wanted to catch him. He jumped in the car sped off. So now my man is like, my man's man, oh, he's freaking out. He wild. What the hell, man? What the hell, man? I'm like, what you, yo, bro? He's like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? First of all, sir, I don't know you. Okay? I've never had a conversation. Nah, man, but you gotta tell him. Now I'm gonna leave y'all here. Just so that we can get through this, right? Hold on. And when if it gets too low, then I'm gonna take it out. But all right, so y'all with me? Y'all still with me? I see the laughing faces. He said he was expecting you to run away, not come after him. Wallahi, on God, right? Because I always say that. I always would tell people that if somebody got a gun out you, like if anybody that was hustling with me or for me or anything like that, I would always tell them, if somebody pulls a strap on you give them what they want, right? But I'm giving a nigga my life. Walaikum salam, brother. You know what I'm saying? And once I saw that's what it was, dude. What? Like I turned it, the Terminator T-1000. Remember the dude? I swore I thought I was gonna catch his ass. I was so mad. He got right in that car and they skirted off. I'm sitting there, what the fuck? Mad as hell. My man's man is tripping. He's, bro, what the hell, man? What the hell? I could have died, bro. I could have died, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm lightweight. Like, the shit damn near put me in a better mood just seeing, like, I was laughing just because of how crazy he was freaking out, right? Then, Misha, what's going on here, love, is we talking about a story, all right? It's a classic story, right? Guy pulls out guy shoots at me and gets scared and runs away. You know what I mean? When I saw it wasn't hit and he was close enough, I tried to get to him to get the gun from him. He ran and got away, right? So my man is like, he's like, yo, what the hell you got going on, right? I'm like, yo, bruh, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, these niggas I guess they wasn't man enough to, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to catch me lacking. They knew I was here, but you couldn't just come and face me, man to man. You couldn't just say, yo, what's up, nigga, da-da-da, right? You want to catch me on the back street while with my back turned and I'm walking away late at night with one or two people. I mean, okay, on one level, maybe that makes smarter sense, right? Let's get them where we can get them, right? But if you was really, to me, I don't know. To me, it was just a sucker move. And then the guy wasn't even a shooter. And again, I'm not saying that he sent this. I'm not saying Good told them to do anything or anything like that, right? I would never try to implicate him or anybody in that way, right? So after this happened, before this happened, this is the type of person that I am, right? And Vinny, Philly, can we make an album together? You must have a couple dollars to do that, but if you want to tap in about buying beats or bars, we can talk about that afterward. Don't be interrupting my story time. Be respectful. And this is a serious goddamn story. So, if I'm into it with somebody, the first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at your circle. I'm finding out who's who. I'm looking at, well, who could have this been? Right? I'm combing through all of the videos. I'm looking at the people that you with. I'm trying to put two and two together, right? This is before this even happened. So after this, I'm definitely, my man, he didn't really like it. And he kept laughing, but he's like, yo, he ran with the blicky? He's like, that's crazy. He kept saying like, yo, you chased him with the blicky. Like, we was laughing about it because it's like, who does that? Who claps at somebody that runs from him? You know what I'm saying? So it was just weird. So I'm looking around. Trying to figure out who dude is, right? Because I'm like, oh yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go, he clapped at me, right? Even if you was scary and didn't really mean it or thought you was trying to scare me or whatever. So, before I can even find out, right, they had this event, which is Total Slaughter. If anybody knows about the Total Slaughter, that was the thing Eminem did, where he was basically, he had a big ballroom type of event in Manhattan. Okay, y'all got me in the freezer messing with y'all. All right, but I don't want to do it. I don't know why this phone is doing all this anyway. But so boom, this shit funny as hell. We in the fridge with it. But this dude had this guy around him named Hayes. If he's still in jail, free that man, right? But this was Goodz' boy. And he was like his shadow. He would always be right there protecting Goodz or whatever, right? Okay, so that was who I was really looking out for, but I knew it wasn't him, right? And I knew Goodz wasn't even around at the time. He was out of town or something like that. So I'm like, I'm really trying to figure out who the hell this guy was, right? But Total Slaughter, I run into Goodz, right? He's there now, right? As soon as I see him, his boy Hayes is light-skinned nigga that I already done peeped you out. I already know you his little security type nigga and all that, right? So he stepped right in front of Goodz. I'm like, yo, what's up? He like, yo, what's up? He trying to talk, yo, watch out, bro. You talk to him, bro. You know what I mean? It was a room, like we was backstage and there was a room right there. Now, it wasn't like we could just get it shaken right there or just pop right there because there was so much going on. Security and all these people, all this shit going on, right? It's a big, huge venue, right? So I'm trying to get him on the low. Like, yo, bro, come in this room right fast. Just come in here right fast, right? Just come over here. Let's, you know what I'm saying? So the Hayes nigga like, nah, like, he don't want to let him go nowhere by himself type shit. I'm like, wow. So I'm like, yo, bruh. I'm like, I ain't gonna like, yo, he good, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm like, yo, your mans ain't do nothing anyway, man. Y'all sent the pussy shooter and I chased him. Like, I ain't hurt, ain't nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? It's good. Like, you good, bro. Like, you can let him, you know what I mean? He ain't even want to let him come, like, in the room with me or, like, be, you know what I mean, deal with me at all, right? So we kind of made it hot. Now it made it hot because it looked like we had this kind of standoff. Everybody's paying attention now. So it's like, oh, what's going on over there type shit, right? So now it's not even on the low no more. If I'm trying to pull you in over here on the low so I can mop you up right fast, now it's hot. Now it looks like it's a whole big, okay. I'm watching you trolls, y'all ain't safe. So, I appreciate that, Vinny. We good though, but that's love. Wolf love, man. But like, so now I'm kind of hotting it up, right? And it was already a situation because your boy Math was there too. So we almost got it shaking on the walk-in with him, right? But then Mr. Fab, you know what I mean, out of Cali, he seen it today. He tried to, basically we had a fake piece up right there because he acted like he tried to take a picture with me and asked to take a picture to try and make it seem like what? Like it's good. I'm like, bruh, I ain't taking no picture with you, bruh. He's like, well, if you want to take a picture, I feel like it's still like beef or something. Man, I don't give a fuck how you feel, man. Matter of fact, and my niggas is on me like, yo, come on, Jones, chill. I'm like, because in my mind, I'm already like, yo, these rap niggas, these battle rap niggas, this is going to be their new move? To try to act like they could play and get away? I'm like, all right. So in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm ready to ruin this whole event. But then what? Now I'm gonna be an enemy of Eminem, of Interscope Records, of the whole battle rap community. Nobody gets paid. Nobody gets anything because it's Serius Jones. Because Jones is the one that. So I literally made the choice to be the quote-unquote bigger man because I really look at it like that. I don't want to be the nigga that's the reason why nobody gets their money. I don't want to be the reason why, you know what I'm saying, somebody kids ain't going to get, you know, whatever they want for Christmas or something because, you know, I like to deal with things when they're to be dealt with. But these niggas won't link up. These niggas won't link up with you when they got a problem with you and say, yo, let's fade it out. They ain't built like that. Respectfully. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you just do it like that? And just, nothing has to be a problem. No one else has to be involved. Nobody else has to know about it. It's a man, a mano y mano. Why these niggas ain't built like that? So, dude finally goes, no, it's good. And we go back, we step to the side, right? I started to just pop on him there, but everybody's watching now. Now it's hot. So it's like, man. I'm like, man. So I'm looking, everyone looking like, they all looking with that. So it's like, I say, yo. I was already on low. But all right, so where I was saying. So basically, right, so now I'm face to face with boys for the first time, right? Since his P word homie took a shot and then ran, right? So I'm trying to get them to tell me who dude is. I'm trying to get him to give him up, right? And I'm basically on him like, bro, you need to give dude up. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, right? But I'll be honest, right? He didn't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want no smoke. And honestly, he didn't even, that wasn't his work. That wasn't his doing. That wasn't him sending that or whatever, right? And I was going back and forth with people on Twitter that I don't know who these dudes was. You know what I'm saying? I just thought those was his homies or something, right? So I'm like, bro, I told him what happened. And I'm like, man, your man's is, well, whoever that was, I'm like, that nigga's just pussy. Like, bro. I'm like, what's up with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to shake though? And he basically was like, nah, I'm good type shit. I still wanted some type of, you know, something to happen though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bruh, you know what I mean? Like, you started some bullshit, and then you wasn't even man enough to finish it yourself. You got somebody else that took a weirdo pop shot and ran. So I'm like, bruh. But he basically said, and I ain't gonna put no cap on it. He said, well, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. Because that would be, yeah. So I can't tell y'all what he said, you know what I'm saying? Because that would be, you know what I mean? But basically, niggas didn't fight right there. Because it was like, it just wasn't conducive. I could have fought. I could have, just popped on him and just said, oh, well, I'm going to go to jail behind this, whatever. But at the time, to be honest, it's like, there was no blood loss. It was definitely some love loss. But in my mind, I'm like, man, these niggas are soft anyway. Like, these niggas are too scared to even approach me in their own hood. They got to wait until I'm leaving and then try to sneak me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to taunt nobody by saying that, but that's what happened. That's what happened. Y'all hating on the internet, hating on Jones, trying to get some clout off of basically downplaying Jones, which obviously boys still doing, right? Because as y'all said earlier in this live, he said something else again about you. I'm a figure in this culture, so obviously it's something, I'm somebody to say something about sometimes, right? My thing is, I don't get the sideways stuff when you're not even man enough to face me straight up as a man, right? So basically, that was what happened with that situation. That was, in a nutshell, what transpired, right? I never found out who that dude was that took that random shot and ran, right? The dude Hayes wound up getting locked up or whatever, but shout out to him, man. Free him, because I ain't gonna lie. Even if let's say hypothetically, Goodz is what he called me, right? I still respect it if a homie is loyal enough to want to stand up for their mans. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I mean? But to me, it's like I don't be understanding. Like if I'm a real one, I'm not gonna be real for somebody that I know will put me in situations that could ruin my life. I'm not giving you my loyalty. I'm not gonna be somebody that's gonna step out there and be willing to risk my life for somebody that just wants to talk smack for clout on the internet. No disrespect, but you look Somalian. I do? Okay. Somalian is some of the best looking, especially females, those some of the best looking people on earth. So that's a compliment as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, man, that's what happened, y'all. And I mean, over the years, there's been people indicating and saying little stuff that they don't really know the true story. They don't know what happened. But that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? What happened, dude was dissing me. I said something I should have never said. And honestly, that factored into me too. Because of the fact that, yeah, exactly. Timmy said, life is serious. Exactly. Period. But, because of the fact that I know that I'd said something that was out of pocket, I was able to let it go because it's like it probably wouldn't even got that serious if I hadn't took it straight there. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, what I know that a lot of y'all, you know, when I say y'all are like these people that think they know me from the industry or whatever, y'all don't understand. Like, bro, I'm not one of those people that you can just look at as I'm not a rapper, bro. I'm not just some guy talking about this life that I never lived, all this weirdo stuff that people just want to group you in with because what? They don't know you. They don't care. And if you don't have the evidence to show them, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see me over here flexing, you know, what I do have. But it's like if people don't see like, oh, he's rich. You know what I mean? Oh, he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand the work and the pain that went into you being you. They don't know how many shootouts or how many fights or the stabbings or the even the positive stuff. They don't know the families that you help. They don't know the, you know what I'm saying, the just the people in the community and what their perspective on you is because of who you've been for years. That's what makes somebody a stand-up nigga. That's what makes you a real one or whatever. Don't nobody care about looking at tough. That's y'all battle rap niggas that never lived a tough life. Y'all so worried about looking tough. I don't give a damn. All I'm saying is don't play with me, man. Let me feed my family. Let me do what I'm supposed to do, bro. That's it. If somebody want to act like I'm being somebody I'm not, then go find out, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, bro, is there anybody you wanted to battle but never had a chance to? Yeah, I wanted to body surf. I wanted to body surf. Few people. You know, he's clearly saying that he's solid. Remember, his name means peace. The real one, that stage name. Hey, salute ATL, man. Because yes, my name does mean peace. I need to bring up peace. And if y'all know me, y'all know that's what I'm on, man. I'm on laughing, joking, getting this money. You know what I mean? And just being, you know, taking care of our families, bro. I never had that thing of wanting to look like I'm some, you know, want people to be scared of me. I don't want nobody being scared of me. I just don't want nobody playing with me. Because honestly, a scared nigga will kill you first. That's the term. That's the saying. Scared want to body you first. So I never want nobody to be scared of me. That was never my thing. My thing is, bro, don't try to play like I'm not me after I've been me for 40-something years. Now this is the move? Y'all could have tried this shit when I was 20-something. You gonna wait till a nigga get 40? What was I, 37 or something at this time? Like, you gonna wait until a nigga is a grown, damn near by some people's standards, old man to try and play games with his body like he's not who he is? He's not who he been his whole life? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's sad. But that's why, honestly, my time is limited in that environment, in this culture where it's so negative. You got so many people that they don't care how great of a person you are. They don't care what they grew up watching you. They still would just do some sucker stuff and just not even have no conscience about it, bro. And that's where we at with this culture. Jones is crazy. Okay, I've heard that before. But I don't know what's crazy about what I just said. Niggas do something to Goodz. I'm gonna go for him. Word to their mother. Niggas, wait, I can't read. Niggas do something to Goodz. Okay, I'm not really sure what you mean, brother, but okay. Life is limited if you don't have Jesus Christ. Well, I'm a Muslim, brother, and I believe in Christ. As Muslims, we believe in Christ, but we don't believe Christ is God, okay? And what we're not gonna do is turn this platform, which is for everybody, right? This is just for stories about life, for building, for jokes, for content, for entertainment. We're not gonna turn this into a platform about, I'm not a preacher. I'm not an imam. I'm not even a man that's like, I'm a sinner. I'm somebody that hasn't lived a completely righteous life. So I have no right to judge somebody's who they are and tell them that all you need is God. Bro, you might need, even though that's all of us need, because when we die, we're gonna return to the earth. And we're going to meet our creators. I believe that wholeheartedly at this point. You know what I'm saying? He said, Jones, why do you argue with these peasants? I mean, these are just people in my life, brother. It's just content, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes my responses to them are literally giving, perspective on who I am and what my thoughts are. So that's the only reason I would even indulge in conversating with somebody saying something that I know is trolling, right? But I'm the untrollable and the uncontrollable. Hello? So that's why. He said, you a real one for responding to that. See, King, he appreciates it. You know what I mean? 100 emojis. So it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Whittier, what you saying and deleting? I want to see what you saying, love. Bro said the debauchery of these peasants. Yeah, man. We got to break some big SAT words out on them. I got to start talking like T.I. to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because indubitably, my energy has manifested at a metaphysical level and matriculated in order to personify a more internationally digestible truth. Well, see, none of that's even big words to me, but I never understood why these battle rap cats hate on Jones. To me, Jones seems solid and a positive cat. Tony. I think they're just I think people are intimidated, bro. And it's not even on a physical level. Stop hating. It's not even on a physical level. It's just people really be intimidated by your energy. They know that you're special. They know that you have power. Not everybody's going to accept and like that. Not everybody's going to embrace that. Not everybody's going to deal with you as who you are and respect it. There's going to be a lot of people that just want to tear you down, bro. They want to get some power off of you. They want to try and use your status or your name or whatever it is that they think you represent to create whatever they're trying to create. And that's just how it is. In particular to the gravity pull of the Atlas. Hey, look, Mr. 904 Fat and whoever else, if y'all want to have church and be talking about Jesus, find somebody else live, all right? This ain't the Jesus Bible Thumper live, all right? We're not doing that, so don't even start trying to promote that in my comments, because I'm going to block you, respectfully, even if you think you're doing something positive, okay? I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Respectfully. You know what I mean? Capitalize on everything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said, facts, you are a threat to their shine. The crazy part is, bro, I'm not. Nobody is a threat. You know what? Somebody type Jesus one more time in this live, I'm blocking your ass. How about that? Try that now. All right? Since we want to play these games. You know what I mean? Now we got Jesus trolls? Like, damn. Y'all find ways to, you know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, okay. Bye, big brother. Take care. Blocked. Anybody else want to try it? Anybody else want to try it? Let's go. We want to just have we're going to end the great live with a block fest about Jesus? Really? How crazy is that? He said, you can't be mad. It's Ramadan. Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm just not playing with none of y'all. Y'all not playing with me. Not one soul on earth. I don't care who you is, where you from, none of that. You play, you're getting blocked. All right, you play, you're getting popped on, you're getting popped up on, you're getting exposed, something, okay? The raising of the Blygens is still firmly implanted in my spirit. None of you niggas is getting away with it. That's all. Don't mean I don't love you. Whittier said, from what I've seen, you're a real one. All love, not too many real ones left. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. King Biz said, chill, Jones, damn. I'm saying, bro, King, you see I responded to you, bro, but listen, this ain't the place. Don't be coming in here trying to preach to my people. Hey, guys, just forget about Jones. Jesus. That's what we need to be thinking about. Bro, take your ass on the corner with a bullhorn or something and do that. Don't be coming in here with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it says, nice hoodie, bro. What are you doing here? What I'm doing here is talking about, episodes of my life, sharing games, sharing experiences that I think people can not only learn from, but are kind of elephants in the legacy of Serius Jones. There are certain things that people heard about, ask about, and they asked me in the live about this. So I just gave them the full breakdown, you know what I'm saying? Just so people understood. No cap, no seasoning, and a full-fledged, all-encompassing breakdown. That is literally my entire interaction with the boy Goodz. And people ask me about battling him. Listen, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'll battle Jesus himself for the right amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. But what I think is a misconception, like, if somebody keeps speaking on you and you don't say nothing, sometimes people just get it confused and just believe whatever they believe whatever they want to believe. You know what I'm saying? A lie unchallenged becomes the truth. So I haven't challenged a lot of things for a lot of years. And honestly, it's affected some people's perceptions of me. They don't know the things that you just said, like, yo, I've been watching, you seem like a real one to me. Yeah, but you've been watching me. You've been paying attention. You've been using your honest eyes. You ain't been looking at a filtered version of me. You ain't looking at what other people saying and reading the blogs and then forming your opinion. You looking at the source. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I see the 100 emojis. I see the hearts. That's what it is for real. You know what I'm saying? Why do I got a scrape right here? So he said Jesus would win 3-0. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would. Jesus definitely would body any battle rapper, I'm sure. He got the most classic bars of all time. I mean, hello. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be rude, but that just made me automatically think of Jesus versus the Prophet Muhammad in a battle. But what they gonna be battle? They can't battle each other because they both on the same page. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, what would they battle about? You know? He said facts. He would cook Jones and he gonna body Muhammad. Yeah, come on now we turning Jesus against Muhammad. Like, see what y'all doing? That is not godly, man. Okay. He said Jesus stole Satan's rhymes. Yo, y'all going crazy. Y'all going many, man. I ain't messing with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It said the messenger winning 3-0. Listen, you know what I'm saying? The messenger, come on now. Make it into a skit. You could do it on here. I mean, it is a skit, Gina, but I mean, that's a little blasphemous, baby. I don't think I want parts of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be blessed, man. I'm trying to get into paradise, inshallah. I want to live in, I want to go to heaven. You know what I mean? And I'm not doing the best job of being the best man on earth, but I'm doing my best, you know? I think I'm doing my best. It's an everyday ongoing struggle, though. You know what I'm saying? You see, Gina, you trying to get me sent to the, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get me sent to the purgatory, man. You trying to have me burning for eternity around this motherfucker just so some laughs for you, huh? Give me a couple chuckles so your soul could be damned forever, Jones. Really? That's how you feel, huh? See? On Ramadan, too. I wish they could see the comments of these videos. You see all these fucking crying faces in here. Bruh, you know what I'm saying? You said the red room. Come on, man. I'm trying to go to the upper room. Trying to get me sent to the red one. You know what I'm saying? The upper room. Yeah. Oh, man. Come on now. Don't do that to me, man. You know? That's the thing, though. It be a lot of people that they be looking at like, ooh, that'll go viral. Do it. Sometimes I envy those people. I wish that I was that, like, I got too much integrity for certain stuff. And the irony is, there's people that have been in my life that literally think the complete opposite about me. That's the crazy part. For years. You know what I mean? Even like my daughter's mother, you know what I mean? I don't want to say anything bad about anybody. But just for years, the perception of certain people was the opposite. They think that I'm doing inappropriate stuff. When I'm like, bro, this is nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you see the type of stuff people do out here? Me just having some girls dancing, twerking in a video or something. They look at that. Is that the imagery you want to? Bro, like, what? Like, I can't even do the basics. I can't even do basic stuff that any rapper does without people be looking at it like, is that the man you want your... Bro, damn. What, I gotta be a gospel rapper? All right, I gotta be a gospel Muslim rapper. Only wearing thobes, only wearing designer thobes and kufis from now on. No women whatsoever in the video unless they're fully covered and all you can see is their eyes. They'll be on my videos talking about... Like, really? Is that what I gotta do? Whenever I share anything I'm going through or any type of thoughts I might have, you know what I mean? y'all fuck me up. Stop laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, damn. This shit is tough, man. He said, no, that's real. They've been doing that for like 20 years as if battle rap / hip hop isn't raunchy, etc. Hey, you know, they play morally politics. They play moral politics. Word. He said, this is the realest live. I appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying? We keep it real around here, man. You know what I mean? And if y'all jacking it, make sure y'all hit that like. You know what I'm saying? Also, the Cash App is at the bottom if you want to show me some love, man. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, this is like a full-time thing for me. You know what I mean? And I'm working on music. If you haven't already, get the Meet the Wolf, right? Streaming right now. G.I. Jones, streaming right now. TCOF, streaming right now. The Art of Word War, my audio book. It's on Google Play, Audible, Amazon. It's all over the internet and it's doing numbers. Tap in. The Battle Rap Handbook, all right? The Art of... You seen the Art of War? When I get the Art of Word War. Hello? You know what I mean? Tap in with me, man. You know what I'm saying? This is it's a real thing, man. It's a real mission. It's a real legacy. And this is why stories like the one I shared today happens. Because people see you ascending, if not already as greatness. They see you ascending to greatness. And instead of some people cheering you on, like, go ahead, my nigga, do that shit. It's people that be like, man, F that, nigga. And unfortunately, there's a lot of human beings that exist that are like that. Way more, I think, than the people that are like, go ahead, man, go for it. I'm going to support you. I want to see you make it. I seen the pain you put in. I seen how many years you've been dedicated to your craft. I seen the growth that you've shown. I seen how you overcome the situations of your life. I seen that you were facing life and you bounced back. I seen that you had to go to sit in jail for things you didn't do and you still came out. You weren't bitter. You weren't actually a hateful and angry person. You actually were doing your best and you still going. I salute you. I'm inspired by you. I love you, my brother. You feel me? So yeah. That's what I'm doing it for, is the minority people that inshallah we could turn into more majority. But you know what I'm saying? Gina said, talk heavy. And I've been a Jones fan since like 06, 07. I appreciate you, lovely. But you know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Said True Jones in the algorithm. Man, the reality of it is, all humbleness aside, I damn near started the whole thing of an algorithm, bro. I had at least 15 videos that have millions and millions and millions of views for years and years and years, accumulating. They would get deleted because they were owned by MTV, BET, whatever. They would get deleted, reposted, another million views. Get deleted again. Reposted on Joe Smo's channel. Right now, if you go look on YouTube right now, there's going to be at least 2 or 3 people with the gin battle posted that have millions of views on it. These are just random people. Imagine how many millions of views the gin battle actually has. That battle probably has 100 million views. No cap. Because it was shown to 80 million homes every day for almost 2 or 3 years straight. Come on, bro. The Mook battle, same thing. Multi millions. It wasn't until niggas started controlling the content. Hello? Until niggas started taking the content and saying, no, I'm not giving this to the world. That's the only time that you see my shit not going there. Anytime where they give what I do to the world, it's out of here. Think about it. But anyway, he said good shit for standing up to disaster's antics. Nah, Disaster's my boy, man. He was just mad because I was bodying him. That's all. Gina says, so real. I tell that story all the time. The first video I've ever watched on YouTube when YouTube was created was Jones and Mook. Respectfully, man. But you know, God is good, man. He said, I gave you that battle. Yeah, of course. Respectfully. But we working. The more the story is, we working, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my all into my craft like I've always done. I'm doing my best to share positivity with the world. My number one priority right now is just being in my daughter's life. Being a positive role model, somebody to be looked up to. By not nobody else, by her. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not trying to act no way I'm not. I'm not trying to perpetuate any stereotypes. Don't think you know me. Don't think you know how I think because you've seen some entertainment. Get to know who the person is, bro. And this goes even for family members, bro. Even people that have been in my life for years, they don't really know me. They think they know when they'll see me make a post saying something player because I think like a player still. It don't matter. Even if I'm a Muslim, I still ain't having no woman in my life that ain't bringing nothing to the table. I don't care. You could never be my wife and think that your job is just to literally sit there and have babies. Even if that's what I wanted at one time. I was dumb for wanting that. No, I need a woman that's going to be the yin to my yang. She going to actually be putting the pain in to make sure that I elevate to the level that I belong, that Allah sees me as the blessing. She sees the God in me, nigga. Yeah, that's who your wife is. The one that sees the God in you. That don't look at your mistakes and judge you and look at that's who you are. You ain't defined by your mistakes. You ain't defined by your lowest. You're supposed to be defined by your highest. That's who you're supposed to look at somebody and say, you know what? He can be that. I know that he's capable of that. Let me do my best to make sure he can be that. And if you can't fuck with somebody, don't fuck with them. But don't demonize somebody because they go through the stuff that every human being goes through. I just went on a random passionate tangent, but this is what I have to deal with. My own family members. I ain't seen my daughter in a long time, bro, because of this. People don't care about your journey for real. They just care about what they think, what they feel, what the things you've said or done make them feel. A lot of times people ain't going to give you the chance to make things right. So don't get caught up in the perceptions, man. That's all I'm saying is to say. Don't get caught up in what other people say about people and what you think you know about them, bro. If you don't know somebody's personal struggle, the way they think, the way they feel, and the way they act on a day-to-day, don't judge them. If you don't know what they've been through in their life. I done been through some shit. It's a blessing I can sit here and talk to my mom, my dad, about all the stuff. And they'd be like, yeah, that was crazy. And I'm like, yeah, like, remember this and remember that. And yeah, it's real. Like, what you think? Come on, man. Jose said talk heavy. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? He felt that in his soul. For real. It's tough. It's tough to be me, man. And I don't complain. I don't share my pain with y'all for real. I've been in pain, literally, the only time that I haven't been in pain in the past 15 years was when I was in jail. I had to do drugs for years just to not be in physical pain. Because I'm a real street veterano. I really been stabbed 5 times. I really had 3, 4 surgeries on my midsection. I really done been jumped. Everything. I done had everything happen in somebody's body. As a 40-something-year-old man, you know what that does to your body? You know what that does to your spirit? We're not even talking about just only physically. You know what that does to your spirit and your mind? To have that much pain that you've lived through? You stop caring about a lot of stuff. You want to hurt people. The fact that I haven't hurt people just because of my own pain, y'all don't even, like some people don't even understand how commendable that is. You laying there in pain, just want it to go away. And you might say bad things. You might curse somebody out. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with people that literally took my words and use that as a blueprint to say, oh, nope, see, he's a danger. Keep him away because he said this. Did he beat your ass? Did he try to pistol whip you? Did he threaten you with a gun? Did he do anything to hurt you physically? Oh, well then, bruh, what? Y'all don't even understand the plight of a fucking black man in America, let alone one that's been through as much pain as I've had to, endure. So if you see me being passionate or seeming like I'm like, yo, Jones seeming a little, maybe you want to factor that in. Jones been through a lot of shit, bro, especially recently. Jones is still dealing with a lot of stuff. If I don't work out consistently, I'm going to be in pain. That's the reality I have, I think, for the rest of my life. That's what a doctor told me. Your body is a whole mess of scar tissue, sir. Mr. Salim, your body is a mess of scar tissue. If you don't constantly work out and constantly do things to alleviate it, yes, you're going to be in pain. This is how it's going to be for you. That's what the doctor told me. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy that a bunch of people judge you and come at you sideways and really be trying to pull you down when you're just trying to stay afloat. You're just trying to survive. You're just trying to be a father. Let alone be the star that you naturally are. Let alone capitalize off the talents that you sacrificed decades of your life to and still never sold out. Still never sold your soul. Still never did all of the out-of-pocket, non-integrity ass shit that you could have been did. Come on, bro. Don't get me started, man. Jimmy Wise Guy, hello from Ireland. What's up, brother? Shout out to Ireland, man. He said, you my nigga. Please say hell, man. Hell, man. Whatever that means. It's tough out here as a black man. Word. Yeah. When you have time, do a battle. Inshallah soon, my brother. Inshallah soon. We ain't even know. You said, yo, what? We ain't even know all that. It's a mess. You never know what people are going through. Yo, Gina. I can't even talk about certain things. I just get emotional and I'm gonna start crying. And I ain't cried in a long time. I don't wanna cry. But like, bro, I don't even know. I miss my baby, man. I ain't never did nothing but love my baby. I ain't never put her in no danger or no jeopardy or nothing like that. I gotta fight to be a dad, man. Shit crazy. But what can you do? What can you do? That's literally what I went to jail for last time, facing 5 to 10 years for trying to see my baby girl. I didn't know. I don't be knowing people that I know my whole life and actually loved and cared about will be the same people that are all because people can't understand. That shit is hard body karate, bro. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. So just to piggyback on something I was saying earlier, that's why with that story with Goodz and whatever, you know, as a father now, and to see the relationship he has with his daughter, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I was a whack nigga for ever saying anything in that way. But you know, now that I'm a father myself, you know what I'm saying? I understand how certain things can, you know, logic is, you know, he said, keep your head up, gang. That's all I know, brother. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all see, we laughing and kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You would never know. You would never know some of the stuff that I've been through or dealing with if I didn't tell you. And that's the cold game of it. Maybe if I was sharing all of this pain, maybe if I had a YouTube series where I was getting back to Zelly, where I'm talking about trying to reunite with my daughter and this and this and that, maybe if I was putting certain aspects of my life on blast, there would be people that felt like, nah, we got to ride with Jones. But I don't do that. It took me to get to this point of being in my mid 40s damn near to even be comfortable enough to even share my life with y'all. I put it in the music. You know what I'm saying? That's the old school way. You put your pain in the music. You don't sit here and just rant to the world. But we're in a different world now. A lot of people, they're not even gonna get to your music if they don't know who you are. Hello? If they don't know who you are, if they can't tell what you want, they're not even gonna try to listen to your music. They don't even wanna know. And see, I mean, that some people might feel that way. There's just haters and demons out here. You're an absolute nobody. Okay, I'm a troll. What up? What's up, troll? I don't know why you think that's a positive thing to be, my brother. But that just goes to show, like, how many people just don't really have good souls out here, man. There's a lot of people that are just not good human beings. That's unfortunate. But that's the world we live in. You know what I mean? I, on the other hand, even though I've been a gangster in certain times in life, I've been a pimp in certain times in my life, I've been a hustler, I've been somebody that's lived as an outlaw. I've been living outside of the bounds of this system, which I don't feel like is engineered to help the black man or the black family. They've been our enemies for 400 plus years. Now all of a sudden, some people want to forget that. They want to act like there's something wrong with you for having to make a way off living off the land instead of wanting to slave 40 hours a week to not even have enough to be able to take care of your family for real. Now all of a sudden you must be a messed up guy if you tried to find another way. If you try to use your natural gift, you know, natural born talents and energy to try and, you know, procure some finance, you must be doing something sideways. You must be selling bitches' dreams and manipulating them. You must be beating them up and making them do stuff. You must be a scammer and a con artist. You must be a messed up man for not being a square. Shit is crazy, man. Shout out to you too, Godson. LaRon said, what up? Okay, well, whoever this person is, I'm gonna give you one more chance, Mr. Whatever. Yeah, I see it, God will rise. He said, he's a goofy. I know he's a goofy, but he's a new goofy, right? So I'll tell you this. You're allowed to troll here as long as you don't say nothing homosexual and you don't get too disrespectful. But respectfully, brother, if you go out of your way to keep trying to troll me, like, it's not gonna work. One, because all my people are sick lately. Sorry I missed the lives. It's all good, brother. I hope you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Hope you're in a better spirit and in a better, you know, physical state. All right. Ooh, I got a little thing right here. However do you want it. Why ain't tell me I had a little crust on my eye right there? But yeah, man. Shout out to my man Tay 600, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought I might be ODing like with y'all. I'm like, damn, we be going live for a minute, but then I see you be having like 2.5, 3 hour lives. I'm like, oh, all right, well, you know, never too much, never too much. You feel me? Peace, Lord. Peace, 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 King. Peace, King. Ramadan Mubarak. And check it. For anybody that's not Muslim, you can still fast. Because fasting is something that's been done since we had the Bible thumpers in here earlier. You know, I got a Bible in there, just like I got a Quran in here. And they fasted in the Bible. You know what I mean? That was the thing. They fasted. So, you know, it's not just a Muslim. Oh, you know how y'all Muslims, I love food too much. I ain't gonna be fasting up. Well, Jesus fasted. You feel me? He said words of wisdom. I'm just saying. Because this is what I noticed that fasting does, especially, you know, like for me, it does put certain things in perspective, clarity-wise. You start looking at things like, you know, because our bodies are machines, right? So it's like it's getting it's like giving an oil change or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like our body getting an oil change. You know what I mean? So when we fast, we less going in, less coming out. You know what I'm saying? And it's really actually, you know, giving our bodies the chance to reset. You know what I mean? Our bodies and our minds really, because what are your thoughts going to be when you're not eating as much, when you're not doing the things that you normally do, when you're not listening to certain things, when you're not indulging in gossip? You know what I'm saying? I had to think twice on whether I should even do this live today. Because I'm like, I don't want nobody getting the wrong perception and thinking I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, stir up any type of drama or controversy, especially on Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, this is still my job. I still got to do my job. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, fasting is healthy, man. It's good for the spirit, it's good for the mind, and it's good for the body, man. So even if you're not a Muslim, you know what I mean? Which just means one who believes in the will of God, you know, one who submits to the will of God, pardon me. So if you're a righteous Christian, you a Muslim, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Nikki Love, hello. He said, true indeed. Yep. Well, yeah, man. I'm going to be back with y'all soon. This was a good chop. Appreciate y'all. Everybody that sent super chats. You know what I'm saying? Sherry says thank you. She's going to get some treats with that, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man. Again, this was brought to you by, you know, I don't remember who asked me, but, you know, if I was doing in video format, I guess I could just show the clips like I did in the Caps video about capping and show y'all, you know, these are the people this is what I'm getting asked by my public. So y'all understand that, bro, this is, you know, I'm addressing the topics that my people want to know, that my people want to hear about, and that they want me to address. Because a lot of things, as we've determined here today, I don't even address. I don't even talk about. And they go years with people just thinking whatever they want to think instead of knowing the real from the horse's mouth or from the wolf's mouth. Pause. All right, Sherry. We kind of matching too today, huh? We kind of matching, huh? You said, am I still getting the CDL? Yes. But ironically, the program is supposed to be about 6 weeks. I missed the first what do you call it, consultation or whatever. So I had to reschedule it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? But I still recommend you try the program, all right, which is Logistic Professional. I posted it on my Instagram with the flyer. All right, they're doing another seminar in April, I believe, where basically you can sign up to this program. They'll pay you, teach you, and give you job experience. I'm sharing stuff like this with people because I know we all need help with getting money and game. You know what I'm saying? So especially me transitioning from living a more out of bounds lifestyle, to wanting to have that consistency and have something that's just on the up and up that you can depend on. You know what I'm saying? Which nothing you can depend on except for God, really, right? Or yourself. But when it comes down to saying day-to-day work, right? So make sure y'all, orientation or whatever, right? You know, gratitude. Nah, it's love, man. It's love. But I'll see y'all soon, man. Make sure y'all download The Art of Word War again. So my audio book is available now, or you can hit me up direct, or you can cash app the Wolfway at the bottom right there. You see, $ the Wolfway. All right, I accept all donations. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just hit me direct if you want to copy a book and put your email in the description. All right. If not, you can just type in Serius Jones or The Art of Word War right on Google. Right. Also for my music, just type in my name, Serius Jones. All right. I got different stuff out here streaming, and we working, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Wolf love indeed, my brother. All right, salute, man. I love y'all. Y'all have a good Monday. Stay positive and stay sucker free in this world full of lollipops and suckers out here, man. Life is serious.